Greenville, South Carolina has been ranked on several of the top 10 lists of places to retire in the entire US. Greenville's been getting a lot of retirees moving to the area. In this video, I want to share with you 7 reasons why I hear retirees are moving here from past clients, and I also want to share with you some reasons why you might not want to retire here in Greenville, South Carolina. And if you do decide that Greenville's a place for you, I'll give you a couple options and locations of what you might want to look into. Hi, I'm Evan Whaley, your favorite Greenville realtor. Now, before we jump into this video, I've already done a top 10 list of reasons why someone might want to retire to South Carolina. Go ahead and watch that to get a lot of the benefits about retiring in this state and learn why South Carolina has been the number 5 state for retirees in the last few years. Now, let's jump into Greenville specifically. Here are the 7 reasons that I'm hearing from clients of why they decided to make Greenville home and why they love it as a retiree. The first thing I'm going to talk about has got to be the affordability. Greenville is a very affordable place to live. One of the big reasons why Greenville is so affordable is due to lower housing costs. Greenville overall, depending on what metric you look at, is somewhere between 10 to 12% below the national average as far as expenses. So your dollars go a lot further. There's a lot of tax advantages for retirees in living in Greenville and living in South Carolina in general, one of which is the homestead exemption. So for house taxes, which is already some of the lowest in the country in South Carolina, there's also a benefit for someone over the age of 65, which is called the homestead exemption, where the first $50,000 of your tax bill for your property taxes is actually taken away and you don't have to pay any taxation on that. Social Security tax is also not taxed here in South Carolina, and there's a $15,000 reduction off of income taxes for seniors here in South Carolina. Overall, a lot of really amazing benefits, and again, check out that video that I've already done to learn even more about those. But Greenville's a very affordable place, so for a retiree, your dollars go further here, which I know is a huge benefit. Number 2, let's go with the weather. So the weather here in Greenville, South Carolina is absolutely amazing. People really love that you get 4 true seasons here and you don't have a harsh winter. You might get 1 to 2 snowfalls that are going to be pretty mild overall. So the climate here is very nice. It's very neutral. You do get a warmer, humid, hot summer. It is cooler here than it is in a lot of the other retiree destinations as far as like Florida and on the coast of South Carolina, just because we have the mountains and we have a little bit more of that climate that blocks up some of that humidity and some of that heat. But it is a hot and humid summer for about 2.5, 3 months out of the year. The rest of the time, it is very, very nice. The springs and falls are wonderful. You get leaves changing in the falls. You get a nice, wonderful climate here in the spring. And then winters tend to be more mild. So people really seem to love and appreciate they can be outdoors all 12 months of the year. Let's look at our number 3 reason. The third reason has to be the outdoor activities. So I've already mentioned you can be outdoors 12 months out of the year. What can you do when you're outdoors? I find that Greenville has a really active community. There's so much to do here. We always have festivals going on. We have so much that's continuously happening. For someone that's a biker or hiker, Greenville really will rival a lot of places throughout the country. We have the Swamp Rabbit Trail, which right now is over 22 miles, which has a greenway for bikers and has a walking path, jogging, running, etc. And they're going to continue to extend that to basically run all throughout Greenville County. That's really unique and special and something that people love. Harris Mountain, a state park, which has tons of activities and things that you can do for the people that are into hiking, kayaking, mountain biking. You've got so much out there that you can do. Greenville really is such a great active community. You've got Conisty Park, so many other places I could continue to go on and on about, but Greenville has a really active community that people seem to really love and appreciate. Number 4, as someone who loves and appreciates food, I've got to pick that as my number 4 reason. When you look at the food scene here in Greenville, we have over 110 restaurants in the downtown of Greenville. There's tons of other restaurants dispersed everywhere else throughout the entire city and some of the suburbs. There's some really wonderful food here. Zagat actually ranked Greenville as its number 1 under the radar place to eat and one of the up and coming places to eat in the South. There's been so many big chefs and restaurants that have come here to the Greenville area in the last couple of years, and there's already so many great restaurants that were already located here. And I think the food scene is just going to continue to get better and better and better. So that's something I know that people really love and appreciate, really of all ages. Next, so we've talked about climate, but let's actually talk about natural disasters. One of the things that people tend to really love and appreciate, and I've heard a lot of people moving up from Florida and off the coast that have come here because we don't experience the hurricanes to the degree that you see in like Charleston and Myrtle Beach and a lot of the places in Florida. Reason being, we have mountains here. We're a little bit further from the coast, so we tend to be a little bit more protected from a lot of that. We don't really tend to see a whole lot other than you can get some flooding, some, tropical storms that come in, but Greenville fortunately tends to be in a pocket in the corner of the state where you avoid a lot of that. That's made it really attractive for people who don't want to worry about evacuating, once or twice every season during hurricane season. Let's talk about the art scene here in Greenville. And I actually got this, I'm basically paraphrasing a quote that one of my past clients told me, who lived in New York, saw tons of plays on Broadway. She said the Peace Center would rival just about any other venue that she's been to throughout the entire country. That really was a very high testament to what the Peace Center's been able to do, what they've been able to bring into the area. The Peace Center brings in tons of plays and so many opportunities to really experience the art of Greenville in its 400-person venue, and they're actually expanding it and growing that as well with more space for the arts for them to continue to expand what has already been so successful. Beyond that, if you're someone who likes music, we have several music venues that are either being built or already in existence, like the Bon Secours Arena, which has a lot of big touring acts that already come through it. Greenville has Artisphere, which is a multiple-day festival where people come from all over the world to showcase their talent and their art. There's museums here in Greenville, whether you're someone who's into art or music or history, all of that is covered with the opportunities that are here in Greenville. So if you're somebody who really appreciates this, I think you'll really love what Greenville has to offer. Last, let's talk about the golf scene here in Greenville. It's really gotten a great reputation. There are several courses that are ranked as some of the best in the entire state and some of the best in the entire Southeast. Greenville really has a lot to offer for a golfer. If you're looking for more casual golfing, we have Top Golf. We also have Threes, which is a concept that Justin Timberlake is a partner in and brings a lot of the fun and elements of golf. Now, if you like traditional golf, we have over 25 golf courses within 20 miles of the center of Greenville. There's tons of opportunities, everything from private to semi-private to, public golf courses are here and available for you. Some of the top rated courses here in the area are a lot of the courses that are built by the Cliffs, Green Valley, which is up in the Travelers Rest area. You've got the Greenville Country Club, you've got the Preserve at Verde, and so many other amazing courses that are here that are ranked, again, as some of the best in the entire state. So you've heard about all these wonderful reasons why you should retire in Greenville. 2 reasons why you might not want to retire in Greenville. One of the biggest drawbacks that I have heard is we don't have a lot of active 55 and up communities. We've got a builder that has been trying to promote them and build them and is putting them out there, but we're just behind on that wave compared to some of the other retirement hotspots in the country. We've got a lot of fantastic communities that offer a lot of amazing benefits, and overall, from the clients that I've worked with that have decided to retire here, it has not been a big deal for them, but Greenville just happened to fit everything else that they wanted, and that wasn't something that was important to them. If you are somebody that is looking for one of those large communities with 1,000+ people in there that's only 55 and up, that has a lot of active activities, we don't really have great options for that. We do have several 55 and up communities that range anywhere from really like 50 to 200 people, and they offer a variety of different things. Most of them do cater towards advanced care, although we do have a couple of builders who have been putting those communities out there that people have really loved and really gravitated towards. We just don't have enough for the amount of people that want to move here to really fit that mold. We do have tons of other amazing communities, and this hasn't been a drawback, of course, with people who have decided to move here. They found other options that really work well for them, but it's just something to know. If you're comparing Greenville to some of the other hotspot retirement destinations, we just don't really have any options for that right now, so that might eliminate Greenville from your list. Number 2, the humidity in the summer. So the weather here is really great, but for someone who's not used to humidity, it can be a little adjustment. I find it normally takes 1 to 2 summers for my clients to really get adjusted that have moved from areas that don't have high levels of humidity to the area, but they tend to love it, especially the other 9.5 months out of the year when it's just amazing weather all around. And a lot of people want a warmer climate, so it's just something to know that you will have a hot and humid really from June to middle of August, late August kind of time frame. And that just has to be something that you know about and are aware of and that you're comfortable with. So I've gone through a lot already. I will do a future video with even more communities in the area that offer a great lifestyle for 55 and up, that are exclusive 55 and up communities. But I just want to give you a quick preview of that. Some things to know as far as builders in the area that are doing 55 and up communities. If you're looking at new construction, Epcon is a builder who is exclusively focused on 55 and up communities. They build some really nice homes. All of the ones that I've seen have been ranch. They're all brick. They do their lawn maintenance for you. They're typically working on about 2 to 3 communities at a time. Another builder that is not exclusive to 55 and up, but I have found a lot of people who are looking for like a 55 and up community that offers lawn maintenance, low maintenance lifestyle, and they want a really good quality built home, is Rosewood Builders. I've had several people who have retired here in Greenville who have built or looked into a Rosewood community that they have absolutely loved. So I definitely put them on your list. Another option, Ryan Homes is actually building some 55 and up communities near the Boiling Springs area, which, you know, is about 45 minutes to an hour outside of Greenville. It's closer to the Spartanburg area, but they're doing some, and there are some other 55 and up communities, especially ones that are already established, that you could look into. I hope this video was helpful for you. I would love to know, what questions do you have about retiring here in Greenville? And what do you think as far as, is Greenville a great retirement destination for you? Drop a comment down below. If you have any questions, all my contact information will be at the end of this video and in the description below.